Chairman Durbin, then Senator Graham, then Senator Feinstein, then Senator Cornyn. Chairman.
Thanks, Senator Whitehouse. Mr. Adams, I have 3 questions. I'm going to ask all 3 of them and see if you can remember them to answer. First, we've made a lot of noise about this oligarchs' assets cause and changing our laws and our resolve. What do we have to show for it after 4 months? The Ukrainians, of course, have shown a lot of resilience and courage and determination. Do we have a big fish that we've caught along the way here to point to? Secondly, do you get cooperation from other countries outside the United States in this effort? If you could point to a specific, I'd appreciate it. Third, have you been able to bring this to Vladimir Putin's doorstep? Many people think, I think Navalny and others have said it publicly, that he has amassed a fortune in the process of his leadership in Russia. Do we know that, and is there any way to get to it?
Thank you, Senator. So as to the first two questions, they do go hand in hand to an extent. What do we have to show for efforts to date? First are some significant seizures and public messaging of the resolve of the United States and our ability to make seizures and to bring cases well outside of the territory of the United States, but to reach into pockets of the world where these oligarchs, I believe, feel that they have been safe for years, and to demonstrate that that's no longer the case. What I mean by that going hand in hand with your second question, sir, is that another thing that we have to show for it is an unprecedented level of international cooperation. I think that the action that the United States has taken to date has spurred continued cooperation, continued resource deployment outside of the United States, and that is the singular difference, I believe, between today.
Best example?
Certainly. Across the European Union in particular, to see the matching and the alignment of their sanctions regime with our sanctions regime. The same is true in the United Kingdom. The same is true even more specifically in certain of the member states themselves. I was in Latvia last week meeting with members of their Ministry of Justice. Their efforts are substantial for a country of a relatively small size. They're punching above their weight, and they're leaning heavily into this fight. And then with respect to your third question, I, of course, won't comment on specific investigations. I will say that Mr. Putin, along with a number of people in the Russian Kremlin political class, are on the sanctions list. And as I say, anybody on that list is a subject of our investigations and our efforts, and they will continue to be so.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.